Welcome to the Biz Builders podcast, where we believe building the business of your dreams can change your life. I'm your host, Sandy Patterson, former teacher turned certified life and business coach. After 14 years of teaching, I took a huge leap, left my job, and built 2 successful businesses with no business or sales background. Now I'm living the life of my dreams, and I'm ready to help you do the same. You're in the right spot here if you're ready to dig into not only the strategy of business building, but also the belief in yourself that building a business is possible. You're made for this, and you've got exactly what it takes to create the financial, time, and location freedom you're craving. Over here, we value progress over perfection. We embrace being uncomfortable, and we believe that anything, literally anything you want, is possible for you with the right strategy, mindset, and support. You'll also hear inspiring stories here and, of course, failures of women who are doing the same thing. The whole idea is if she can do it, so can I. Thanks for being here. Let's dive in. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Biz Builders podcast. As always, I am so happy you are here today. Just like always, it is a Friday today as I'm recording this, so happy Friday. I hope you had the best week, or whatever day you're listening to this. I hope you are having the best week and all is well in your world. I had a call this morning, a really, really powerful call with a client, and I wanted to share a little bit because I realized something about what I do in my coaching practice, and something that's really, really special. And I think that's something that is missing from a lot of business coaching, right? Because oftentimes I think people come into business coaching and of course, like, they want strategy, which is great. Like, of course, we need the strategy. We need certain things put into place in order to, make things happen and move the needle forward. But I've noticed that a lot of the women that come to me are like, okay, Sandy, like, I know the strategy. Like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, or I at least think that I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I have this whole map or this whole calendar, this whole little thing that I'm going to follow, and then everything is going to be great. Well, when push comes to shove, the things don't happen. Like, we know what we need to be doing, or at least we think we know what we need to be doing, and then we just don't do them. And it's not because you're lazy. It's not because you can't figure it out. It's not because you are unmotivated, and it's not because you don't care. Like, it's none of those things. It's truly because there's some sort of belief system sitting behind, running in the background of your mind, in your subconscious mind, that is blocking you from taking these steps forward and showing up as the biggest version of yourself. And I've known this for a while, but I think it just really clicked for me this morning that I am really good at helping my clients both figure out the strategic part, here's what you need to do if they're not clear on that, but also digging up any of these, I call them blockers, or these limiting beliefs that you're having that are essentially stopping you from showing up the way that you want to and doing the things that are going to really just blow shit up and blow your business up and blow your life up. And so again, I just want to reiterate, I know it's not because you're lazy or you're unmotivated or you can't figure it out. It's none of those things. And this morning, as I was working with this client, this specific thing keeps coming up with her. And this thing is, she wants to post more consistently on social media. And we've done all of the discussion about okay, well, why is this important to you? It's creating a lot of resistance. So why are you identifying this as something that you need to get done? What has it brought you before in the past? Where have you had the best results? And why is it bringing up so much resistance? And again, she's like, I have the content calendar. I created this pretty little color-coded calendar, and it shows what I'm going to post on each day, and it's this and this, and there's a mix of all the different types of content, and it's very, very well thought out, and it's beautiful and it's great, but again, when push comes to shove, she's like, I'm just not doing it. I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. It's just, this is like my Achilles heel. So, okay, perfect. Let's figure out where this resistance is coming from. Like, what is, and when I say resistance, I don't mean like, well, I'd rather go watch Love is Blind than do this. It's so much deeper than that. It always is, you guys. The thing that is stopping you is always so much deeper. And this conversation this morning, so the question, I'm going to share the questions that I asked, because if this is something that resonates with you or something that you are dealing with too, or you're like, what the heck, I know what to do, I'm just not doing it, these questions are going to help you too. So the first question is, why is this important to you? And when I say important in this particular scenario, why is this important to your business? Okay, it's not like, why is this important to you, like your family is important to you, or why is this important to you, like your dog or your best friend is important to you. It's like, why have we identified that this is something in your business that needs to happen? So we list those things out, or we talk about that. The second question is, what have you tried before? Like, what have you tried? List all of the things out that you've tried to make this happen. You've said that this is important to you. This is a recurring thing where you keep coming to the table and saying, I've said I was going to do this and I'm not doing it. And again, there's no like shame in this at all. There is no judgment. There is no like, well, I told you last week what to do. Like, why didn't you do it? Like, follow the calendar, just do it. It is none of that. It is so much more complex and so much more deep than that. So we figure out, what have you tried already? And in that conversation also comes up, like, why those things that you've tried haven't worked. There's a reason why they haven't worked yet. And that's okay too. Like, it's okay. This is all really, well, I don't love like throw spaghetti at the wall. Like, that's not a strategy. Yes, there needs to be strategy, but in the beginning and when we're figuring things out, we do kind of just have to do things to figure out if they're working, how they feel, all of those things. So that's the next question. What have you tried and how come it hasn't worked yet? Okay. Or how come those particular things, those strategies haven't worked? And in that conversation comes up a lot of things. And one question that I really, really love is, what would somebody that's seeing this pattern, this repeat pattern, what is she believing about herself? What is she believing about her business? And that there's always so many things that are uncovered here. So it's almost like taking yourself out of yourself, out of your body, and looking down and being like, what would a person that keeps seeing this? So what is somebody that keeps saying, okay, I'm going to post consistently on social media because it's important to me to make connections on Instagram. It's important to me to build know, like, and trust. It's important to me to show up authentically. It's important for my future clients and my current clients to just get a peek into my life and how I do things around here. Like, that's why I've identified why it's important. And I say that I want to do that. So, like, what would somebody that says that that's what they want to do and then not doing it, what is she believing? And this is where, like, these crappy beliefs that you don't realize are running in the background, this is where they start to show up and you go, oh shit, like, okay, I see it. So an example of this might be, well, she might believe that what she puts out there is just not good enough, or it's not enough, or she might believe that, like, she sees other people doing things a certain way on Instagram and her stuff is not like that, so that stuff is not good. She might believe that it's very, very difficult, like it's going to be very, very hard. I hear this one a lot, like, oh, this is going to be really hard. And we make this thing out to be a bigger thing in our head than it actually is. All of these things are going to start to bubble up, like, oh, this is what I'm believing. This is why I'm not showing up. And then the question always becomes, well, why are you not showing up for you? Like, why are you not showing up for you? You show up for your clients, you show up for your family, you show up for your partner, you show up for your dog every day, you show up for your kids, you show up for your best friend every day. Why are you not showing up for you? And this is where we begin to be like, okay, these are the things that you're believing about yourself, about your worth, about your productivity, about what you're putting out into the world, about how it needs to be or should be a certain way. And that's where we can begin to be like, okay, are these things actually true? Like, are these beliefs that you're having, like, are these actually true? And as much as I would love to say, like, you get on a call and we uncover these beliefs and say, oh, no, they're not true. And then you walk away like, okay, perfect. That belief is gone. That's not how your mind works. It's not how your subconscious works. These things have been embedded in you from probably a very, very young age, going way, way back. And they're like, they're there. And they were once there to keep you safe, like if they served a purpose. But then now you're like, wait, this isn't helping me at all. Like these beliefs are not helping me move the needle forward. They're not helping me do the things that I say that I want to do. So how do I get rid of them? That's always the question. How do I shift this belief to keep moving? And as much again as I would like to say that it is a like quick, like go take out the trash, go take out that belief. Okay, perfect. You're fixed. Like you wake up in the morning, not even fixed. That's the wrong word to use. You don't need to be fixed. But you have a new belief now. You have this new belief system that's going to serve you and that's going to be like, in this case, the new belief system might be what I produce on Instagram is enough and it doesn't have to be perfect. It's exactly what it needs to be in order to get the desired result. And I have proof of that. The first step, you guys, is always just noticing when these thoughts are popping up, noticing when you're making things harder than they need to be because of these beliefs. And I am really good at helping my clients uncover this and start to take the steps to debunk and to rewire, to rewrite these old beliefs. And I've had clients come to me, and it takes a little bit of time because again, you're changing a belief system. In some cases, you're changing a whole entire identity that you've had, up until this point. But this is the beauty of what I do. Like, it's the strategy, yes, but it's also so much more, and it's so much more complex. And I found that with every single client where we come across these beliefs and we're like, okay, this isn't true, we go through the steps to start to rewire, to notice, to find evidence of the opposite, and to essentially create those new neural pathways in your brain so that you're operating on that different programming system in your business. Everything else changes too. Everything else in your life is going to, it bleeds into every other area. And it's the most incredible thing. It's like, I feel like it's like the secret, like weapon that I have, that I'm helping people uncover this and then debunk and move and blow shit up. That's literally what's happening. I just had a client the other day. We worked on a lot of like money mindset things, money things, like, oh, I don't want to charge more. I feel really uncomfortable. I just want to say like, okay, here's my lower prices. I'll lower my prices for you. Well, we went through all of these beliefs. So what do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about money? What about your relationship with money? She is now charging higher prices because we were able to debunk that initial belief that was holding her back. If she had have held on to that, like her business would just be stagnant and there would be absolutely no way to begin scaling. So I don't know. I love what I do, and I'm realizing more and more as I work with more and more women in business specifically that yes, it's strategy, but it's also your belief system. It's your mindset. It's your emotional intelligence. It's all of these things combined because, like I said, you probably know what to do. Like, you probably know what to do right now. You're like, yeah, I know exactly what I need to do. I need to go, do this, this, and this. I need to go outreach. I need to go talk to this person. I need to go sell my offer. I need to go make this post. I need to go, do all these things. Like, you know what to do. You know what to do. You're just not doing it because there's something underlying that's stopping you. But the good news is, like, we can get rid of that. It's not like this programming that you have is permanent. It's not like you can't ever change it. Like, people change it all the time. And I'm really good at helping people do that. So if you need some help, You just reach out and let me know, and you're ready. Like, you're ready to step into this coaching with me when you're like, if you've been saying yes, 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 this whole episode here, you're like, yep, 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 I know how that feels. I already know what to do. Yep, I've tried to do it multiple times and I fall into this cycle of saying I'm going to do it. And then maybe I do it for a little bit and then I fall right off the wagon and then I beat myself up and I feel bad about it. If you're like, yes, I feel it. I feel that deeply, then you're ready for coaching. You're ready for coaching with me because I'm going to help you just cut that and move forward and get rid of those beliefs. And this is not to say that when you eliminate a belief that it's like everything is great and fixed. It's just a whole nother belief system pops up and it's like, okay, let's work on that one too. Let's crush that one too. And this is where the magic really happens. This is where you actually get to blow shit up. Like you envision, like you know deep down that you're made for more, that you're made to really just create this beautiful impact in the world. And you're almost there. You're like on the edge, it's like right around the corner. And this belief system is going to help you get there. Okay, you guys have a great rest of your day. Love you so much. Talk to you next time. Bye. Thanks for listening, you guys. If you're ready to get your business going and making money and to step into that next level version of you, I would love to support you make that happen through strategy, mindset work, and my Cut the BS style coaching, because it's always better, quicker, and more fun to have someone who's already been through it support you. Shoot me a message over on Instagram with the word ready and we can chat and get your questions answered about coaching and how I can support you. I cannot wait to hear from you.